Welcome back to Escapement and Watch. I'm your host, Falling Titan. I bought a new watch.
You what?
I'm joking. I'm just practicing. It's not even a real video right now. Okay, she's gone. Now, this watch is important. It was my first breakout video on YouTube, 50,000 views, the 40mm SKX, the Dress KX. This one's a little bit different. This is the gilt dial, but I sold it because I bought it when it was hot and high priced. Now I got it back on Black Friday, an amazing deal. Let's check it out. Okay, here it is. Let's check it out. My Seiko 5 Sports SRPE53. And as you can see, I did mod it. I got this watch very recently and modded it basically within the first 10 minutes. I needed an excuse to use my Blue Lagoon Dial once again. I really did miss it. So I thought this one would be the perfect watch. It really does give me a Black Bay vibe. So I wanted those thick indices back with this case, smooth bezel. Reminds me of the SKX. So a little bit of history. The first Seiko 5 came out in 1963. A legendary line from Seiko. I know I took off the Seiko 5 from the dial, but we all know it's a Seiko 5. Now the chapter ring doesn't line up 100%, but I didn't want to fix that just yet. I'm waiting for a sapphire crystal to become available that I like, and then when I pop out the crystal, I can adjust the chapter ring and put in a sapphire. So currently we do have the Hardlex, but it has AR coating and it does really well in stopping those reflections. Okay, let's talk about that K-shape, traditional Seiko SKX K-shape, but this one has the drilled lugs from factory. Beautiful, iconic crown guard, and this crown is not screw down, it's just push pull. So very nice. I know some of you might want screw down, but guys, sometimes it's not good to have screw down. Why? Because if you have the watch for a long time, it might lose its thread. Over time, it might become cross-threaded slightly, and then I've tried to do it before. You have to tap it out and then tap a new crown tube in. It's very difficult, and Seiko uses some epoxy. I did it with an SKX 013. It never worked out, and it was leaking like crazy. So I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at it, but it was very hard to get the original crown tube out. I think it's easier to do it on Rolexes because they're screw in originally, and Seiko uses kind of a pressure fit on these. So you don't want a screw down crown on all your watches. All right, guys? And this does have 100 meters of water resist. Nothing wrong with that, but I can guarantee you could swim with this 100 meter water resist Seiko 5 Sports for sure, but it's up to you if you want to do that. Now, the movement. I did change the day wheel to kanji. It came with, I believe, a French and English, so I put kanji in English. So this one has the 4R36, 21.6 VPH 24 joules hack, hand wind automatic. Beautiful movement, can be deadly accurate. Okay, so let's check out the measurements. These are what I got with my calipers. 39.9 millimeters in diameter, 11.8 in thickness, so ultra thin, and the wingspan 44.5, the lug to lug, the most important measurement, how it's going to wear on your wrist. So very good size. This watch is going to be perfect for a lot of wrist sizes. It's just going to wear amazing. Now let's check out the bracelet. This one is all solid end links and solid links with screws. I did upgrade it from Long Island Watch, and it has a milled clasp. There you go. So not the greatest, doesn't feel ultra high quality, but I think it's a little bit better than the one that came with the watch. Let me just show you the one that came with the watch. All right, here it is. It has hollow end links, so they're on the side there. And it is push pins All right. It actually might be pins and collars. I forgot. Last time I sized one of these, and it doesn't have a milled clasp. It is just pressed steel. So a little bit cheap, but and only 2 micro adjust. So really wasn't a fan of this. I really like the taper on this one from 20 millimeter, all the way down to 16. So very nice, dramatic taper, 4 millimeters. I like that. Okay, and 3 micro adjusts. Not bad. A little bit better. So we have the see-through case back, so you can see that 4R movement, signed Seiko rotor, all in-house, beautiful movement. Of course, not nicely decorated or anything, but it's nice to see the mechanics. We all love these little mechanical machines, how they tell the time. It is a little bit of a miracle, so it's nice to see it sometimes. Now this one has that smooth bezel, very nice. Gonna be a scratch magnet, of course, because it's super high polished. And this one, of course, does have the hardlex. It is flat, and I'm gonna upgrade it to sapphire and fix the chapter ring like I said before. Maybe I'll update you guys with photos in the community tab once I do that, or maybe I'll make a quick 5-minute video showing it, okay? Because this watch has been reviewed before. I did the SRPE53, and I know a lot of people did the 53, so I thought I'd mod it, make it a little bit different, maybe a little bit more interesting for you guys to check out. Now the dial and hands, they are the same hour hand and minute hand that came with the watch, but if you notice, if someone has an eagle eye, well, I did change that seconds hand. Okay, so the original seconds hand is chrome, and when something is chrome, it gets lost in the light sometimes. So I wanted that pop, that little splash of white, so the seconds hand is very legible. So this is an SKX second hand. Now the price. When I first bought my SRPE53, the watch was just released. It cost me about 400 Canadian dollars. So I wanted to sell it while it was still hot and new to get some of that investment back. Now on Black Friday, this one went on special and I got it for 180 USD. So amazing deal. And I had to get it. I missed it so much, and it was my first big YouTube video. So I thought I had to have it. And I love Seiko 5s. And this thing wears amazing on my wrist, and I thought I'd modify it and make it my own. Why not? So excellent price. Now the functions is day, date, and of course tells the time. That's it, very simple. Let's compare it with the SKX. There we go. Look at that, these two beauties. Very similar case shape. So this is basically a smaller SKX without that dive bezel and 100 meters less water resistance. All right. What do you guys think of that? Look at these two siblings. Now this is a titanium SKX mod, but almost everything on it is original, except for the case and crown and day and date wheel. That's it, believe it or not. All right. So there you go. Now let's check it out next to, why not, the 62 mass. So the 62 mass is 39 as well. I got 39.9 and this is 39.9. So they're the exact same size. All right. Maybe hard to tell from this angle, but there they are. Here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist. As you can see, it wears perfect, disappears on wrist, ultra thin at 11.8, and with this solid bracelet, solid end links, it really takes it up a notch. The watch feels a little bit higher tier, feels a little bit more premium, because the case is an amazing Seiko case. The bracelet is just okay. I had some brushing issues. I'll show you a picture. That's how it came from Long Island Watch. I had to rebrush it myself. So a little bit of annoyance there. And it feels a bit flimsy, not like some other aftermarket bracelets, but it's still good. Still better than the stock one. All right. So what do you guys think? I think it wears amazing. Feels ultra comfortable. Let's check out the weight. Okay, these are with a couple links removed. This is for my wrist size. 127, amazing. Ultra lightweight. This thing is all day wear, all day comfort. Loving it. Let's check it out on the time grapher. You can hear it. All right, 275 amplitude plus 8 seconds a day, 0.0 milliseconds in beat error, plus 7 seconds a day. So strong amplitude, no error, and a decent rating. I'm definitely gonna regulate it once it breaks in. So I didn't touch it yet. I know I'm gonna reopen it to change the chapter ring and sapphire probably in a month. So I'm gonna wear it for a month to break it in and then regulate it if it needs to. But it seems to be doing pretty good, but I'm still gonna dial it in just a bit. Maybe get it down to 0. So there we go. 7 seconds a day. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7 again. And the final one, let's see, 7. All right. The watch, the movement is showing amazing consistency. Yep, 7 all around. Okay, so this one can be regulated very easily. All right, there's the loom. This is basically turtle loom because it's from the Blue Lagoon Dial, but the hands are the Seiko 5 hands. And they match perfectly in daylight and in loom. So they look 100% OEM and factory. Unbelievable. And I have 2 lights on in the background. Here it is next to the 62 mass, both 39.9 millimeter. Awesome. Damn, it's doing pretty good. Man, awesome loom. And I have 2 lights on, so very good. Excellent loom. Was there any doubt? All right, here it is under some half lighting. Beautiful Blue Lagoon Dial. I love that sunburst. Probably my favorite Seiko blue. It is so simple and clean and pure. There's something special about the Blue Lagoon. Guys, if you have a chance to pick up a Blue Lagoon, I definitely recommend it. It's just unbelievable. Even if you're not going to keep the watch, like the Samurai one, if it's too big for you, and you're going to mod it into something else, because it's just an amazing dial. It's unbelievable. This watch is a tiny powerhouse. It's so beautiful. It just feels great. I love wearing it, and I miss it dearly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.